Welcome to our YouTube video, where we delve into the tumultuous events that shape the world we live in today. In this episode, we turn our attention to a pivotal moment in history, the First World War. Join us as we uncover the origins and causes behind this global conflict that reshaped the course of the 20th century. The world in the early 1900s was experiencing profound changes, with technological advancements, political tensions, and imperial rivalries that set the stage for a devastating conflict. It all began in 1914, when a complex web of alliances and hostilities led to a spark that ignited a war on an unprecedented scale. The First World War, also known as the Great War, took place between 1914 and 1918, engulfing nations from around the globe in a devastating conflict unlike any the world had seen before. It is widely regarded as one of the most influential and transformative events of the modern era. So, what led to the outbreak of this catastrophic war? To understand the beginning, we must examine a complex web of political, social, and economic factors that laid the groundwork for the conflict. At the turn of the 20th century, Europe was divided into two opposing alliances, the Triple Entente and the Central Powers. The Triple Entente consisted of Britain, France, and Russia, while the Central Powers were composed of Germany, Austria-Hungary, and Italy. These nations, along with others drawn into the war, would soon clash in a global struggle for power and supremacy. Tensions were escalating due to a multitude of reasons. Competition for colonies, resources, and markets intensified, leading to a fragile balance of power among these nations. On June 28, 1914, in the city of Sarajevo, the heir to the Austro-Hungarian throne, Archduke Franz Ferdinand, and his wife Sophie, were assassinated by a Serbian nationalist named Gavrilo Princip. This tragic event became the spark that ignited the powder keg of European tensions. Austria-Hungary, seeking retribution, issued an ultimatum to Serbia, which ultimately led to a chain reaction of military mobilizations and declarations of war. As countries honored their alliances and mobilized their armies, what initially seemed like a localized conflict quickly escalated into a full-blown war that engulfed the entire world. The war quickly evolved into a brutal and protracted conflict marked by trench warfare. Soldiers endured unimaginable hardships, facing artillery barrages, gas attacks, and the constant threat of death. The Battle of the Somme, the Battle of Verdun, and countless others became synonymous with the horrors of war. Technological advancements and immense human suffering. Millions of soldiers and civilians lost their lives, and the world witnessed unprecedented devastation. However, it wasn't just the soldiers who suffered. Civilians too faced immense hardships. With millions displaced, cities destroyed, and economies crippled, women played a vital role in supporting the war effort, taking on jobs traditionally held by men and contributing to the war in various ways. As the war dragged on, the world witnessed unprecedented changes in international relations. In 1917, the United States entered the conflict, shifting the balance of power in favor of the Allies. Eventually, after years of bloodshed and devastation, the armistice was signed on November 11, 1918, effectively ending the war. The aftermath of World War I was far-reaching and transformative. The Treaty of Versailles, signed in 1919, imposed severe conditions on Germany, leading to bitterness and resentment that would fuel future conflicts. Borders were redrawn, empires crumbled, and new nations emerged from the ashes of war, setting the stage for the turbulent years to come. The war had profound social, political, and cultural consequences. It shattered the notion of progress and brought disillusionment to many. It also paved the way for important social changes, such as women's suffrage and the rise of independence movements in colonies across the world. World War I was not confined to Europe alone. It had a truly global impact. The war spread to the Middle East, Africa, and Asia, shaping the destinies of nations and leaving a lasting legacy on the world stage. It also set the foundation for the rise of totalitarian regimes and the eruption of World War I just a few decades later. Today, we remember the sacrifices made during World War I. We honor the fallen soldiers and recognize the importance of learning from history to build a better future. And there you have it, the brief introduction to the First World War, the conflict that shaped the 20th century and left an indelible mark on human history. Join us in future episodes as we delve deeper into the causes, battles, and consequences of this monumental war that forever altered the course of our world. If you found this video informative, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more captivating historical content. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring the annals of the past.